Get better, Tom. So Dave Coulier,
Are we really going to go into this?
yeah,
Yes.
Is this how we're going to start the show?
yeah,
We have to.
because it's been dominating our conversation for the last hour before the show, and it's just blowing my mind.
It really has been an hour that we've been talking about this.
Exactly. And so what happened was is we were having this casual conversation, and I mentioned that I had heard, like on a YouTube channel somewhere, that the song by Alanis Morissette called "You Oughta Know" is about Dave Coulier. Now, this completely blows my mind and changes the entire song for me. I don't know about you guys, but you're just thinking about Dave Coulier getting blown in a theater.
Thinking about Dave Coulier giving it to Alanis Morissette.
Cut it out.
I mean, by the nature of the song and the stuff that she's talking about, like she's perverted,
Yeah,
like
she's
she likes it,
nasty
she
with
likes
him.
it rough and dirty, like
Oh, no,
that kind of implies that he is too.
Right.
Now, here's what's really, really fucking with me. Is apparently Dave Coulier gave it to her so good that pissed her off so bad that he left that
And
she
she
had
wrote
to
a hit album about him.
Right?
just wow. Good job for you, man.
Good job. What a monster.
What a monster! I never imagined anybody, Dave Coulier could piss off somebody that much.
How could he have been a good role model to those girls?
We're talking about Full House now.
Weren't we always?
Well, now we know what full part means in the name Full House.
Or why you had to go live with them? You're messing with those teenage girls in Canada, Dave. Cut it out.
Oh, man.
Because, I mean, television in like the 80s and late 80s and 90s, I mean, Dave Coulier, he was like the shit
Oh, yeah.
in Canada. You know, so I guess he could go around, like, start banging, like, you can't do that on television cast members, you know, like groupies. You know? What was that show he had?
Ranger Joe. I don't know what the show.
Ranger Joe.
He had that crazy girl Diz or whatever, and all she did was scream.
What?
Do you remember that?
I don't remember this. What are you talking about?
The old Canadian Dave Coulier, she'd go, "Ah, ah, ah, ah." That's all she did.
Oh,
You remember that?
yeah, vaguely. Yes, I do. That was Dave Coulier?
That's a Dave Coulier show, and he had the little jackalope thing running around. And that whole time, he's banging Alanis Morissette in between takes. You know, 'cause what the fuck?
This got so
Getting
weird.
blowjobs in the backstage of the theater. She's racking her nails down his back.
God. Dave, and he's like, "No, I gotta break up with you. You're too young, and I'm going to America to do Full House." America's funniest people. Dave Coulier. It's Dave Coulier. He shouldn't be nailing hotter chicks than me. And no offense, Alanis, especially younger Alanis, she was hot.
Yeah.
But I mean, I guess we're just behind the times that we've just now learned that this song is about him.
Wait. He had to have been good in the sack, too.
That's what I said earlier.
Exactly. That's what he was saying. Is that
You said that on the air or off the air?
on the air
On there.
Oh,
Just
how
a,
did I just...
a little while ago.
You're in your own
So,
head, man.
yeah, he hit it so good. Dave Coulier tapped that Alanis Morissette ass so good that it turned her into a pop star.
And you know what?
And wrote a hit
You know
album.
what?
right?
And Uncle Joey had a different girlfriend every week on Full House.
Hmm.
Do you suppose like Alanis was watching that show, get like mad,
Fucking bitter.
bitter,
I know.
crying during Full House?
I know he's fucking that extra. I just know it. You ought to know you shouldn't be doing him. Her. You should be doing me.
Sitting at her piano writing this goddamn song, watching Full House. I never thought Dave Coulier could piss off anybody that much.
I didn't think Dave Coulier could ever get laid.
Right? Even on Full House, you're like, why are these girls with him?
Right?
Was the show out of control?
Out of control. That's it. Out of control.
Dave Coulier's out of control.
I guess I was lucky.
You ought to know that.
Scratch my nails on someone else's back. That whole line, she's thinking of Dave Coulier.
Just scratch your nails some dude's back. Oh, Dave. Dave. Who's Dave?
Right?
Those poor guys.
The guy from Full House? The ugly one?
You mean Ranger Joe?
A lot of more said, but just sitting there crying her eyes out over Dave Coulier.
He was the greatest guy she knows.
Oh, what a jagged little pill.
Wow. How many more can we fit in?
Right?
Challenge accepted.
I can't believe it. It's blowing my mind. And I know that there's people out there, listeners, who are sitting there like, you don't know this? This is like old news. And it's like, I guess I just never listened to that song thinking, who is this about? You know?
Well, it's because we've never been teenage girls.
I guess. But I mean, because I hear that song, I'm just like, this girl's got issues. She needs to see a doctor, you know, about her depression and vengeance. Her dark, brooding hatred of Dave Coulier.
It's out of control, man.
It's out of control.
What I find hilarious is just this quote from Dave Coulier. It's on that Cleveland article.
Okay.
He said, I said, wow, this girl is angry when he first heard the song while driving. And then I said, oh, man, I think it's Alanis, Coulier revealed. I listened to the song over and over again, and I said, I think I've really hurt this person.
Yeah. It sounds like you did, man.
Well, think right there in that statement. I think it's Alanis. Then he goes back to this person. What type of jackass knows who it is at that point and goes back to just referring to him as just a standard just some person?
But I mean, even Dave Coulier's got to go, why would this girl be so upset about me? I'm just Dave Coulier.
He's Cuban Pete, man. He's got 10 pounds of hanging meat. I put my hand up a puppet's ass. Come on.
Right? Even Dave Coulier can't take himself seriously enough for that. Only Alanis Morissette would take Dave Coulier that seriously.
Oh, Alanis Morissette's Taylor Swift.
What? I don't get that. I don't get it. Explain it.
I'm ashamed of myself for knowing.
Okay, so Taylor Swift, like, all of her songs are pretty much about, like, the dude that she just broke up with. Like, that's, like, a big chunk, or, like,
Yeah.
she's in love with a guy, or that they broke up. Or she's in love with a guy, and they should be together, or that they broke up. And, like, she dates all these celebrities, so it's, like, it's kind of obvious who she's talking about. Yeah, so, like, there was a Dave Coulier, Alanis Morissette was the Taylor of her time.
But who would you compare Dave Coulier with today? Like Taylor Swift was fucking like who?
Ed Sheeran?
Ed Sheeran?
What the hell else could I compare him to?
Oh my God. Stop.
Chris Parnell.
Stop trying to kill me.
Oh my God, Chris Parnell.
He's banging Taylor Swift, and Taylor Swift's making hit albums of it.
Just
my
broken to pieces.
Just shaking it off,
Over Dr. Spaceman.
Oh my God. That'd be hilarious. That'd be as hilarious as that song being about Dave Coulier. Oh my God.